Time to cue the homecoming night crowd and the band, because the Bengals play host to the Rebels tonight as they celebrate homecoming at Blaine. And we are proud to bring it to you on Quest High School football night. The Bengals and the Rebels, one of the great rivalries in Minnesota football. Last year, the Bengals advanced all the way to the state final game. Tonight, they welcome the fourth-rated, undefeated Rebels to their home field. Tom, these teams have met in some big games over the years, but every time they play, no matter what's on the line, it's a special night.
Yeah, for a couple of reasons. Number one, both teams have been great football teams. Since Champlin came into this existence in '92, they've been very good, the rivalry. But the other factor is, it is a tough guy town. Mike Tice used to talk about Chicago being a tough guy town. He's never been to Blaine because Blaine could kick the crap out of Chicago. Same type of mentality of the football players, too.
Yeah. Our Quest School Profiles shows you the series history between these two. The Bengals lead the all-time series 16-10, but the Rebels have dominated lately, having won 6 of the last 7. As we mentioned right up the top, this series highlighted by some big postseason matchups. In fact, the teams have met in the playoffs 8 times in the last 11 years. Champlin will get the football first. Nolan Wahlberg to kick it away for the Bengals. The dangerous Marquardt is deep, lined along the ground to try and keep it away from Marquardt. And Tanner Bress bursts through the middle and out to the 37-yard line. They will have to be very active against Marquardt. Short motion and a toss to Marquardt. Looking for the right edge, and he's met in the backfield and stopped. David Ackerman was there defensively, had help from Bijan Starr.
Klein stood up, took a hit, and delivered the football.
Klein drops, throws underneath. Justin Kraft has a blocker in front of him. Kraft to the outside, touchdown Bengals.
I don't think you can run the middle screen any better than that. Blaine with a fantastic offensive drive, showing their versatility and scoring a touchdown. Watch it again. Watch the cavalry from Blaine. Champlin Park falling for the screen a little bit. Champlin could have had 15 players, and I think Blaine would have had them blocked.
Against the shotgun set for Champlin. Nolan in motion. Marquardt rolling right. Looking, throws on the run, and it is caught by Dylan Hager. That's enough for a Rebel first down. 3 receivers with Harvey in the shotgun. Fakes inside, pitch to Marquardt on the option. Marquardt into Blaine territory and down to the 41-yard line. Enough for a first down. Travis Gavin pursuing from the backside, as well as Cody Puhala.
And boy, that's a fantastic fake. First of all, on the option, then just getting that lane, getting a kick-out block. Andy Stewart providing just enough.
Sandstead slides to the left. Marquardt takes it off the left side. Marquardt into the secondary. And Marquardt will take it the distance. Touchdown, Champlin Park. The Rebels answer the Bengal touchdown, and we're even 6-all.
Mr. Marquardt, you should find Kenny King, the right guard, coming and pulling, providing tons of room. And Marquardt basically went untouched to the end zone.
What a great downfield block by the receiver. You might see it on the right side of your screen right here.
Kenny King absolutely erased his guy.
Klein against a blitz, throws underneath. Ty spins away from a tackle but couldn't maintain his balance. That's Tyler Ockley on the defensive play for Champlin Park.
You can't rifle at him. It's 8 feet away from you.
3rd and long for the Rebels. Harvey wants to go long, and Nolan is there. Has it in stride. Steps out of bounds at the Bengal 24-yard line. He was one-on-one against Brent Meyer, and Nolan ran right by him.
Receiver, watch this again. He had him beat. A little bit of an out-and-up move. Let's see, yeah, he did step out of bounds. Great officiating there.
Wildcat again on 4th and 2. Puhala with the deflection on that last play for Blaine. Marquardt sweeping to the right. Looking for the corner, has to throw, and it's incomplete. Great job by the Bengals stringing this play laterally. Ackerman forced him to the sideline. Klein looks right, throws underneath, and it's caught by Dalton Berg out to about the 34-yard line. 7 on the play.
This past week, he's able to get some energy back.
On third down, the Bengals connect. It's a first down catch for Mike Ty as Klein hits him on the slant.
Well, Ty is so dangerous. He's a wide receiver, but essentially he's a running back, getting the ball in the slot.
Rebels in a four-man front. Quick screen, left side. Caught by Kraft, and he's inside the 40, down to about the 38-yard line. Long count. Looks left, swings it out for Ty. Ty follows a block inside the 20 to about the 17-yard line. For Blaine at the 3. Klein up the middle. Very close and in. Touchdown Bengals.
Nice tough move by a quarterback.
At their 35. Marquardt in motion to the near side. Harvey looks the other way, and it is caught by Trevor Nolan. He is emerging quickly as a big play receiver for the Rebels, and this is a first down at the 47.
Champlin Park caught Blaine in a blitz. Brent Meyer saves this from going the distance. Trevor Nolan.
The back in the backfield. Harvey in the shotgun. Throws it out near side. Caught by Johnson, and he's erased by Mike Rust.
Mike Rust is a hitter. That's a cornerback and linebacker pads. Listen in here. Boom!
In the Metro. Klein on the quarterback draw. Into the secondary. It's a foot race. Klein against Lucas Larson. Klein wins. Touchdown Bengals, 83 yards.
There's a former wide receiver showing some speed. Eric Klein, hard to see. And watch Klein just ran right through the middle. Nice little token block up front. Jake Henrati didn't really need it though, and that's just a sprint.
Bad snap. Ty recovers and cuts it in for the two-point conversion.
On a nice cutback. He was planning to go to the edge.
2nd and 7. 3 receivers right, single receiver left. Over the middle, Marquardt, first down at the 43. Doesn't do justice to the run they had last year. Harvey rolling to the right, steps up to avoid one man. And now we'll go down all the way back at the 38-yard line.
Oh, here they do, yep.
Roble comes out to bang him. They go long the other way, and it is caught. Dylan Hager makes a move and will score. Touchdown Rebels.
And how about that? Everyone thinking it's rolling over to Nolan, and Hager's left alone. A nice block on the backside by Andy Stewart, getting just enough. Springing Hager for the touchdown. A change of events. It goes from 3rd and long. Watch this. This is a long throw all the way across the field. And Mr. Hager was wide open. Busted coverage.
3rd and 2. Klein throws, caught by Ty. First down and out of bounds at the 48-yard line. A gain of 10 on the play. Big 3rd down for Blaine. 4 out of 5 on 3rd downs in the half. Klein stands in, throws a strike to Mortensen at the 25-yard line. 21 yards on 3rd and 5. First down for the Bengals.
A great play call by Blaine here against Champlin Park zone. Just hold on a second.
Tight split to the left. Klein drops, looking for Arford underneath. Throws, has in, touchdown, Blaine!
Nice play by Klein, stepping up in the pocket, allowing Arford to cross all the way across the field. Like I talked about earlier, it's very difficult in a goal line situation to guard wide receivers. Watch Arford come all the way across again. Klein step up. Touchdown Blaine in terms of a completion percentage. That's efficiency.
Harvey throws, Nolan has it and steps out of bounds at the 41. Harvey Under some pressure, throws long, and it is caught! Oh, Brandon Marquardt takes it in for the touchdown!
You gotta be kidding me! Well, we've seen it all. Now we have our Hail Mary in, Anthony. Brandon Marquardt in a jump ball situation. Stephen Harvey essentially just threw a grenade, threw the ball as far as he could. Watch this, good pressure by Blaine. But Harvey just rears back and throws it as far as he can. There's no way that you can let Brandon Marquardt get behind you. When you have that many defensive backs, the one rule you have is no one gets behind you. Some good speed by Mike Corton.
It's Blaine 26, Champlin Park 21 at halftime on Quest High School football night. Second and 16. Klein, deep drop. Throws underneath for Ty. Makes one man miss.
Wow.
Makes another miss. Finally tripped up, but not before he gets them back into a reasonable third down situation. It'll be third and about 7. Tyler Jackson finally tripped him up.
So watch this play by Ty to evade Tyler Oakler, who's a very good football player. That's a tough move, man. But he control the field position.
Harvey throws. Nolan's alone up the sideline. First down at the 29-yard line. One-on-one against Sam Chase.
Javar Nolan, a little bump at the line of scrimmage. That's against a cover 2, so.
4 receiver set for Champlin on 2nd and 4. Harvey throws, and it is caught. Andy Stewart up to the 46-yard line. This ball was nearly intercepted. They've decided to go to him to try and stop Nolan. Over the middle, caught by Stewart, and he has a first down. The Rebels convert 3rd and 20, and it's a first down at the Bengal 38.
The Blaine defense there. It was a nice throw just to get in the seam. It was nothing special. Just sitting down in that zone.
Russ not on the field right now for Blaine. 2nd and 4. Marquardt to the outside. Ridden out of bounds at the 14-yard line by Brett Meyer. Wishbone set. Blaine had to run a man off the field. Marquardt left side. Touchdown Champlin Park.
I love the call by Mike Corton there. You have Brandon Marquardt in your backfield. You know, I know you've proven you can kick field goals. But when you got a foot, I give it to number 22. There, Champlin Park does something that a lot of spread teams don't do. They get up under center from time to time. And this is power football. This is old school smash mouth football straight ahead.
Time.
Oh.
Lost the ball. Champlin has it. And the first turnover of the night winds up in the hands of Mahmoud Aburia. And the Rebels take over in Blaine territory. Empty backfield for Harvey this time. 5 receiver set. Harvey rolling left. Throws. Caught. And Hager is all the way down inside the 25 to the 24-yard line. Harvey throws, caught by Hager, but the ball was just enough behind him that he lost his balance as he made the catch. Brett Meyer in coverage. Nolan no longer the lone receiver. Now he's the inside trip. Marquardt up the middle, and he's stopped short of the 15-yard line. The Bengal defense holds. Chris Thomas was one of the first men there for Blaine, and a huge stop for the Bengal defense.
A beyond huge stop.
3 possessions here in the second half. Ty with a wobbler to midfield. It's fumbled! And the Bengals take over at the Rebel 42-yard line.
So much for a turnover-free first half, Anthony. We've seen a couple now.
3rd and 1 for Blaine. They were just short of the first down. Ty has first down yardage at the 17. 7 yards on that carry. Ty under center. Klein, the quarterback, split to the right. Ty is in for the touchdown.
Ty chose to not follow his blockers. He saw an opening on the left side of that formation and dove in for the score.
Back to the eye, play action, and Sam steps all alone down the middle. All the way down to the Blaine 30-yard line, and add that to your list of things the Rebels do well.
Hey, Mike Carton, what else do you have in your bag of tricks? A brilliant play call here. This just a dime option fake, quarterback pop pass.
Champlin has gone for it on 4th down 4 times tonight. They are 2 out of 4. Wishbone set, Marquardt, and I don't think he got there. Dijon Starr caught him in the backfield. David Ackerman helped finish him off. And for the second time in the second half, Blaine stops Champlin Park on a 4th down deep in their territory. Yep. 2nd and 5. Ty with a big hole. 1st down out to the 40-yard line.
Great job up front by the Blaine offensive line.
Over 100 yards, throwing 9 catches for 79 more. Here he beats a blitz and is close to a 1st down. Ricky Stark.
But you want to use as much as you can.
Ty, left side, down to the 10, and that's enough for a Bengal 1st down. Kovar makes the stop for Champlin Park.
That's just tough up front.
Blaine defeats Champlin Park.
What a great homecoming game.
Unbelievable football game here tonight between 2 of the state's elite programs and 2 teams that will certainly be a factor at playoff time. In my opinion, Blaine moves himself right back into the inside track to be the top seed in the section.
Hey, great job, Tony.
Tonight at Blaine, the Bengals 32, the Champlin Park Rebels 28 on homecoming night at Blaine.